I just got a check for $1.5 million. Yep, that's right. We sold the ranch here in Texas. It's been a fun time collecting a bunch of weird stuff here on the Rich Redneck series, but it's time for us to move on to the next chapter of our life. So we sold almost everything on the farm. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Jake, but you just bought this truck, and this is one of the most beautiful trucks I've ever seen in my life. And you have so many vehicles that you're the sole reason the local DOT stays afloat. But that's right, y'all. We've sold everything, and we're gonna move on up to Montana. The only vehicle that we're taking is our van life camper right here. So we're already all packed up, ready to roll. We're gonna hit the road and get on up to Montana. If you enjoyed today's video, then make sure you give it a big old thumbs up and subscribe for more content in the future. If we hit 150,000 subscribers by November 22nd, I will give away 10 copies of Farming Simulator 22. But let's hit the road and get on up to Montana. Well, we just stopped and got some fuel and some snacks. Now we're gonna hit the road again. We've made it up to Amarillo, and we're still on our way up to Montana here. So let's fire up the old van, and we're gonna hit the road here again. See you later, Fusion Travel Stop. It was nice eating at you and using your restroom, but we're gonna hit the road. Let that truck go. We'll get back out on the interstate, and we'll head on our way up north. Choo choo. Here comes the train. Woo! That is so cool, dude. Wow. We're gonna be here for a minute, though. Good old West Texas. Open roads and a whole bunch of nothing. Gotta love it. You guys get the idea. We'll catch in with you if we come across something cool, or we'll catch in with you when we cross into the next state. Actually kind of pretty out here. I'm not really a big fan of the desert, but I will admit it's got its own unique set of beauty to it. Semi, what are you doing, buddy? Come on now. And welcome to Colorado. Man, I didn't think we'd get to Colorado already. We've been cooking along pretty well. And I'm trying to see if I can see any mountains yet, but still not quite yet. We're not quite to the foothills, I guess. But we keep going north on 25 here. We're gonna be running into, I can start to see them over there. Yeah, okay, we're getting into it. Woo, is that Denver up here to the right? Because that's a big old city, isn't it? Wow, look at that view over there. And look at over here if I can. There's mountains off that direction. Very cool, dude. Actually, is that a football stadium right there? Field Stadium. Huh. Wow, this place is neat. Well, we're north of Denver now a little ways. I think we're coming up on Fort Collins here in the next mile or two. And then we'll be darn near out of Colorado here. It's a beautiful drive. We didn't really get off over in the mountains along the foothills as best we did, but still always a pleasure to be in Colorado. And we're about to hit the windy state of Wyoming. And I'm going to go ahead and say that puts us at once we get into Wyoming, about halfway through our overall trip here. Well, look at that. Is that a buffalo up there on that mountain? Welcome to Wyoming, ladies and gentlemen. We have now entered the least populated state in America. Driven through Wyoming quite a few times in my life, and it's an interesting drive, to say the least. I kid you not, one time driving through Wyoming, we hit a, what do you call it? One of those balls of, that the wind blows. Come on, you see them in Westerns, the thing that blows through town. You know what I'm talking about? I can't think of the name right now. We've got about a quarter tank of a fuel here, so probably should fuel up. In fact, I probably should have fueled up in Colorado maybe, because the stops through Wyoming are going to be far and few between. I'll tell you that much right now, but we'll figure it out. We're coming up to Casper here. And we probably better get over and get some fuel if I can. Is there going to be an exit? 2 miles? Yeah, we'll have to take that. Get ourselves some fuel, stretch our legs, and maybe grab some grub. What time is it here? Suppose it's time for us to get a watch. I suppose also we can just pull right on into the Chevron right here. That ought to be fine, shouldn't it? Pull right on up and fuel up our van, shall we? All right, we fueled up. We stretched our legs, used the restroom. Now let's get on out of here. Nobody's coming. We're going to turn right back around this way, get back on the interstate, and continue on north. We're getting pretty close. It's about 9:20 p.m. We're just past Hardin there. I believe we are in Montana and have been for a little bit here. I could be wrong with that, but I am pretty darn certain of the statement that we're in Montana at the moment. But we gotta get all the way over to the other side of Montana, so we've still got a bit of a drive ahead of us. Oh, my fellow friends, family, and failures. We have finally made it to Missoula, Montana. I am exhausted. exhausted. I'm so happy to finally be here. Let's find a place to just park it for the night so we can get out and do some camping. We can find ourselves that place that I bought. I bought a piece of land out here in the woods, and we're gonna go discover that tomorrow. But for now, let's head on down here into Missoula. Let's find ourselves a place to park, and we'll catch y'all in the morning. Good morning, everybody. We are here in Montana. We just parked up next to this little river running through town. Got ourselves a little bit of sleep. Now we are going to head out to the mountains. And it's where we will be building our new redneck haven here in Montana. So let's make our way on over to the mountain range and start climbing. Woo! This is the point of van life right here. Climbing some mountains in a van. Getting out with nature. We should have just come out here and to camp last night, but I didn't want to drive this trail at, 3 in the morning when it was really dark out. Look at that! There she is, boys and girls. While we're driving through, I figured we'd just stop on in here and take a look at her, shall we? Nice location, but I think this all needs to be torn down a little bit. What do you all say? I think it could definitely use some work, yeah. There's also supposed to be a little pond or lake or something up here in the mountains down this direction, just on the other side of this trail. And I want to go check that out real quick. Yep, there it is, right over here. You know what? This looks like a perfect place for us to just pull right on over here, and I think we're gonna have ourselves our morning coffee sitting here. All right, enough coffee. Let's get back on up there. We're back at our new property that we bought up here in the mountains. It's about 27 acres of woodland and just mountain terrain out here, and the old property is right here. Now this place is very run down and needs a whole lot of cleanup, so I think we're gonna get to work on that. I think I'm gonna have the garbage truck come on out here, and we'll just throw all this stuff in the back. We'll have a demo crew come out here as well, and we'll get this house demolished. And I honestly don't know why there's a massive water tank. Maybe because they live off grid. We may want to keep that and just relocate it. That's actually probably a good idea. Also, they left their old car here. I don't know why. Maybe it just doesn't run. And they left an old broke down piece of junk car right back here. So those are gonna go to the junk. So I suppose let's get to demolishing. All right, first thing, I'm actually gonna unload the van here. So let's just open her up and let's get everything out of the van. There we go. Let's back this right on up here. That ought to be good. Next, we've got this chair. Nice and easy, just walking on back. We'll set it over here. And we've got our grill, so let's just take this thing out of here as well. All right, there we go. We got our stuff unloaded. Now, let's pull this around, and we're gonna load up some of the trash sitting over here. All right, so here we go. Let's just toss those on in there. That'll be fine. Toss them in, one after the other. There we go. Why is there so much trash up here? What did you not? I mean, I get it, you don't have trash services, but you could just have a burn barrel, man. Old broken grill. I don't want this either, but we're not gonna throw that into the van. Push that up. There we go. That can stay there. And I think these barrels are empty. Let me check here. Yeah, they're empty, so they're not too heavy. I think we'll put them in the van too, and because I don't need these either. Don't think we'll get too many of these loaded into the van though, if I'm gonna be honest. Boy, I don't know, boss. I think our old van can hold quite a bit in her. We got her pretty full. Yeah, that'll do right there. All right, let's close it up and close you. Perfect. All right, well, we got the van loaded up, so I suppose we can get this on the road here and go take this to the dump. While I'm on the road, I already called over somebody to come and move this car, and like I said, we have a company coming out to take all that trash there and all this stuff out, but then we're gonna have to wait on the company to come get the demolish crew to take out the house here yet. But while they all come out to take care of that, I suppose we'll hop in the van and we'll take this stuff on down to town. Well, we're just getting back from town after taking all that to the dump. It looks like company came out here and cleaned all this up pretty good. Yeah, looks like they cleaned her all up except for the car. I don't know why they didn't take that. Oh, looks like they left a note up here as to why. Ah, they said that they couldn't take possession of the car. That's strange. Well, I guess that means the car is ours to stay here or do something with. I don't know. We'll probably get rid of it at some point. But she's coming along pretty nice. Now we just gotta get the demolition crew out here and have this all tore down. But y'all, they aren't gonna be out here until tomorrow, I don't think. So we'll just have to make do with this for now. If you guys are excited about having a new place here on Rich Redneck in the mountains, let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like and subscribe for more content in the future. And until next time, I'll see y'all later. Peace.
Can you picture you and me in the darkness? Kissing, touching.